grossing movies of all time, which, if you don't know, is basically how much money a movie has, I guess, made in its lifetime. So, pretty exciting to think about. So, this isn't like a top 10 movies of all time, but you could technically make that claim. Obviously, with people all paying to see it, it's probably a pretty good movie. So we're going to talk about the top 10, read about a little bit of what the movie is or was, even though I'm sure me and you have already watched the movie, and talk about them. So make sure you like the video. If you do like the video, if you want more movie, different type of movie content, Star Wars, Marvel, all that jazz, let me know. Also, comment down below your favorite movie of all time. It doesn't have to be Disney, Marvel, Star Wars. It can be a comedy, an action movie, whatever your favorite movie of all time is. Make sure you comment it down below right now, right now, right now. I would love to see it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And also subscribe to the channel. We are doing a giveaway at 7.5k. So make sure you get in on that before it's too late. Alrighty. Now, I think we can finally get started on tonight's video. Alright, so this video is going to be a little bit quicker. I am a little bit under the weather the past couple days. That's why there wasn't an official upload last night. There was a live stream that is on last night, but there's an official upload, so today's going to be kind of a quick video. I am feeling pretty sick, so just for that, I'll try to get through this kind of fast, kind of interesting. Hopefully we have some fun. So, top 10 grossing movies of all time. At number 10, we have grossing $1.4 billion. Yes, $1.4 billion. That's a lot of money. We have a Disney movie. We have Frozen 2. Yes, Frozen 2 is the 10th top grossing movie of all time, which is totally crazy to think about because this movie only came out in 2019. Pretty crazy. Description of the movie: Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven leave Arendelle to travel to an ancient, autumn-bound forest of an ancient island. A lot of ancient. They set out to find the origin of Elsa's powers in order to save their kingdom. Pretty cool. But yeah, worldwide buys are $1,450,026,933. I'll take a cut of that. If I could even have a fraction of that money, I would be probably set for a pretty good amount of time. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Already number 10. As you guys know, I am a very big fan of Disney. I love Disney. I love Marvel. I love Star Wars. I love all of that combined, joint stuff. And to be honest, I actually liked Frozen 2 more than Frozen 1. I think the music was better. I think the story was a little bit more interesting. I thought it was really well done for a number 2 movie, which usually we all know in all cinema, number 2 movies are usually a lot harder to do than the first one. So, and I think they did a very good job. Do I think it should be, a top 10 movie of all time, grossing wise? Probably not. But we all know kids nowadays, they drive the money. And obviously Frozen, arguably being the most popular Disney movie in the past, 10, 20 years maybe. I mean, that movie was dominant in its time. And then also, it's pretty much the kid movie of this generation. Everyone, all their kids, watch Frozen. So, am I surprised? Kind of, but not really, because again, it's Disney. And at number 9, we have Fast and the Furious 7. Yes, Fast and the Furious 7. Not a kids movie. Well, I don't know, probably not a kids movie. So, Furious 7, at number 9, grossed over $1,515,341,399. This movie came out in 2015, which, if you think about it, was quite some time ago. It says here, Deckard Shaw seeks revenge against Dominic Torrento and his family for his in their next movie they're gonna like, you know, go back in time like an Avengers movie or something like that. You know what I mean? As for the ninth most watched basically movie of all time, I mean, I don't think it belongs there. It's an okay, well, it is a good movie, but I don't know, it should be number 9 all time. That's kind of tough. Number 8, we have The Avengers. Yes, Marvel's The Avengers. The first one. It grossed over $1.5 billion as well. Only $3 million more than Fast and the Furious 7. Pretty interesting. It is, for the definition, Earth's mightiest heroes must come together and learn to fight as a team if they're going to stop the mischievous Loki and his alien army from enslaving humanity. Is that what Loki wanted to do? Enslave humanity? Oh, well, I guess he don't. Yeah, I guess because he wanted to rule all the Midgard, and that's what's called Midgard. Interesting. Wow. So yeah, it grossed $1,518,815,515 in since 2012. So almost 10 years ago, guys. Avengers came out nearly 10 years ago. What is happening? Time travels so fast. It's pretty sad, actually. It makes me feel old, but the Avengers, the first one, is really good. People argue that it is the most boring of the Avengers movie. That's only really because, you know, there's only a couple storylines you can go off of, and it is the first Avengers movie, so it's a lot of build-up. Storytelling, things like that. But it's good. I like it more than the second Avengers movie, the Age of Ultron movie. I like Avengers, the first one, more. I will agree it is kind of slow. It's definitely more of a slow-paced movie, but for a Marvel movie, we all know Marvel movies now they're getting spewed out every other month. I feel like there's another Marvel movie being announced to come out, but this one was nice. It's slow, took its time, good storytelling. I like it a lot. So Avengers is at number 8, I think it was. Yep, number 8, and at number 7, we have Jurassic World. Yes, Jurassic World. This one was the one with Chris Pratt in it that came out, I think. Oh, it came out in 2015. Oh my god, 2015. I thought this movie came out in like 2018 or something like that. 2015, Jurassic World. Very interesting. Well, it grossed over $1,670,516,444. Holy cow, that's a lot of money as well. It says here, a theme park built on the original site of Jurassic Park creates a genetically modified hybrid dinosaur, the Indominus Rex, I think that's what it's called, which escapes containment and goes on a killing spree. Ooh, spooky. I remember watching this movie in theaters, I think twice. I think Avengers I saw like 3 times in theater. Frozen I saw twice. Fast and the Furious 7 I don't think I ever watched in theaters, but I remember watching it, I think at a friend's or something like that, and I thought it was actually pretty good. The story is followable. It's not like some cheap, you know, remake or a sequel to the Jurassic Park movie. Well, it's technically a sequel of the Jurassic Park movies, but there's no really characters or anything like that that's being carried over. It's just its own story based off of the Jurassic Park original movies, which is kind of cool. But I thought it's cool. The animation is cool. The way the dinosaurs look and move and sound in a movie theater, it makes the room shake when, you know, the people are yelling and the dinosaurs are roar and all that stuff. It's actually a pretty cool movie. And also the way the theme park look is really cool. I love theme parks. You know, I'm a big fan of like Disneyland, Disney World, Six Flags. So seeing how the Jurassic World theme park looks is also super cool. But it's also a pretty terrifying movie when you think about it, being trapped on an island with a bunch of, you know, dinosaurs. It's absolutely insane. I thought the movie was actually pretty well made. I think there's supposed to be there is a sequel to this movie, and then there is a third movie coming out, I think, sometime in the next year or two. Pretty interesting. I also love Chris Pratt, so that's also probably why. At number 6, we have The Lion King. $127,580 during its time. And the the description of the movie is, after the murder of his father, spoiler alerts if you didn't know that, a young lion prince flees his kingdom only to learn his true meaning of bravery and responsibility. That's actually a really good description. Kind of a spoiler though, if you don't know about that, but let's see. As a person who loves Disney, like I said, I thought this was actually their first really well-made remaking of a movie. You guys know they have, a Cinderella movie, they have a Maleficent movie, they have an Alice in Wonderland live-action movie. Those are all okay, I guess. The Jungle Book one was pretty okay, but this one was actually pretty good. And remaking, again, arguably one of the most popular Disney movies of all time, and Lion King, I think they did a pretty good job. The only thing I wish they would have done a little bit better was sort of tone it down with the celebrity voice actors. I know they had like Beyonce in this movie, they had Donald Glover, they had Seth Rogen in this movie. Like, when people are watching an animated movie, they don't want to visualize the voice actor or actress. They want to be immersed into the sort of story they're telling. So, when I was watching this movie, all I could hear is Beyonce's voice. I'm like, oh, that's Beyonce. So it's kind of hard to get tied into the movie when you're just seeing the actor or actress, not, the character that's on the screen, if that makes any sense. That's why I like when people do these type of movies, they sort of keep it low-key with who they're, getting, you know what I mean? At number 5, we have Avengers Infinity War, which, I think that is my favorite Avengers movie, even though there is another Avengers movie that's going to be probably on this list later on. This is probably my favorite Marvel Avengers movie. It grossed $2 billion. Yes, we are now in the $2 billion range with $2,048,359,749, which came out in 2018. A description of the movie is, the Avengers and their allies must be willing to sacrifice all and attempt to defeat the powerful Thanos before his blitz of devastation and ruin puts an end to the universe. Oh my god, that is a very good description as well. I absolutely loved the Avengers movies, like I said, and this one is my favorite Avengers movie. The characters that are added, the storyline that's going on, and I really love the fact that they had all of the different things going on. They had them fighting in Wakanda, they had Thor out in space, they had these other guys doing some other things here, other guys doing other things. It was really cool. They had all the stories going on at once, but they all combined together at the very end. They did a very good job at that. It is pretty crazy to me that this is a top 5 grossing movie of all time, but you all know the actors, the work, the money that was put into made an Avengers movie is, you can tell they really tried to go all out when it came to this movie, and it came out big. I mean, I'm not sure, I wish they would say how much money it cost to make. That would be really cool, but I mean, I doubt this movie cost more than, $1 billion to make, maybe even less than that, and it came out to be a $2 billion movie. This is an absolute success in my book. The Avengers, it's a great series, and this is definitely my favorite one. And at number 4, we have Star Wars Episode 7. That is so cool. At number 4, it grossed $2,069,521,700 during its lifetime grosses. A description of the movie is, as a new threat to the galaxy rises, Rey, a desert scavenger, and Finn, an ex-stormtrooper, must join Han Solo and Chewbacca to search for the one hope of restoring peace. Wow. This movie also came out in 2015, which, again, a long time ago it seems. This one was probably my favorite of the remade new saga of Star Wars movies, that's for sure. It's definitely the best storyline, maybe not the most action, but definitely a very, 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 very good movie for at least to because obviously episode 3 leaves off of the original, saga of the Luke Skywalker Darth Vader story. In this one, in the next 3 movies, they talk about a whole different story between Rey and Kylo Ren and Snoke, who is the big bad guy apparently, and Finn and all these guys. So it's kind of cool to see that. So this was definitely my favorite one of the new trilogy. Finn is easily my favorite character in this. I also love Kylo Ren. Rey is a good, main protagonist as well. I think they did a very good job in these movies nonetheless. And at number three, we have Titanic. Yes, finally, a retro movie. Number 3, we have Titanic, the 1997, which was the year I was born, movie, Titanic. It says, a 17-year-old aristocrat falls in love with a kind but poor artist abroad, the luxurious, ill-famed RMS Titanic. Wow. I remember watching Titanic a long time ago. I remember we used to have it on DVD, and it being a very good movie. Like, the story and the music in the movie is really good as well. And obviously, the big build up to the ending is also very well made. It's not like it's like all of a sudden at a snap of a finger, everything starts going down. But it's a nice build up. It's a good story. I think it's very interesting. It's not like a ooey gooey, lovey-dovey movie. There's some parts in there that are very interesting to watch, and obviously the end of it is absolutely hectic and crazy, which obviously it was. So I think they really tell that story very well, while also tying in a very big, part in history that happened, which was devastating. It's crazy that actually happened. But as a movie, I think it's a great movie. I think at one point in time, it used to be number 1, but obviously it's not number 1 anymore. Let's see. That was number 3. At number 2, we have Avengers Endgame. At number 2, grossing $2,797,501,328 during its lifetime so far. This movie came out in 2019. I'm sure we've all seen it. I think everyone in the world has at least seen this movie one time. And it says, after the devastating events of Avengers Infinity War, which we just talked about, the universe is in ruins. With the help of her reigning allies, the Avengers assemble once more in order to reverse Thanos' actions and restore balance to the universe. Wow. I don't know what I can say about this movie. It's I don't want to say this so crazily, but it's a masterpiece. It's one of the best movies I think ever made. The story, the acting, the action in the movie, the way that the story is built up. Obviously, it takes 2 movies for this sort of one story to be completed, and I think it's amazing. It's a really good movie, and obviously we all know the ending is if you're a fan of these movies, the ending is, ooh man, if you remember watching this movie for the first time in theaters, you felt that energy that the ending brought, and obviously, even more to the ending with what happens with some of the characters. I think we can all, I could talk about it more in depth, but again, maybe people haven't seen this movie. I don't want to spoil anything about these movies, but even if you're not a Marvel fan, I remember going with people who haven't even seen an Avengers movie since Avengers 1, and they watched this movie and they cried. They loved the movie. They thought it was great. So, I mean, if you can get an audience of people who have never even seen a superhero movie before to love this movie, you're doing something very right. So, I think this is one of the best Marvel movies, if not the best. I have my own favorite. My favorite is actually Captain America: Civil War. That's my favorite Marvel movie, but this one is it's in its own league when it comes to completion and perfection. It's a great movie, but it's not number 1. At number 1, the top grossing movie of all time is, yes, still Avatar. Avatar is number 1 when it comes to grossing movies of all time. will say, in theaters, I watched Avengers Endgame, I think 2 times in theater, and then since then I watched it about 2 more times, so I've watched it like 4 times by itself. I think when Avatar in 2009 first came out, I think I watched it in theaters 3 or 4 times. I remember when this movie first came out, how mind blown I was about the animation and the story and everything that was going on in that movie. The world that this movie puts you in is almost perfect. It's so beautiful but realistic, and it's so here and there. I thought they did an absolute amazing job with Avatar. Could you imagine if that Avatar movie was created with today's technology? That movie would look realistic. It looked like you could probably reach out and touch it, because even back in there in 2009, this was definitely next generation type of animation and technology they were using to make this movie. It looked, at least back in 2009, absolutely amazing. I haven't watched the movie in quite some time, but I know it's probably still looking very good. Again, number 1, we have Avatar. 2, Avengers Endgame. 3, Titanic. 4, Star Wars Episode 7. 5, Avengers Infinity War. 6, The Lion King. 7, Jurassic World. 8, Avengers. 9, Fast and the Furious 7 and 10, Frozen 2. Just missing the cut, we have Avengers Age of Ultron, Black Panther, Harry Potter, and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Harry Potter movies for you guys. Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, and 15, we have Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and then it goes down to Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, Incredibles 2, Fast and the Furious, the first one. Oh, sorry, The Fate of the Furious. Iron Man 3, Minions, Captain America Civil War. A lot of really good movies. Also, I don't think I mentioned the lifetime grossing of Avatar. It is $2,847,000,000.